This time of year, I usually think about this old house, and usually about this time of night. This kind of weather, too. Just enough to chill your bones and tell you this here summer's getting ready to pack up and go into storage for good. I don't really know if this house is still standing. If it is, it wouldn't look much different than it does today, because it never changed in 22 summers that I spent here. You know what always puzzled me? There's got to be what, 20, 30 billion birds in this world? All kinds of birds. They're being born every minute and dying every minute. Then how come this place just ain't littered with dead birds? They don't live as long as folks do. So you think when you leave your house in the morning, you'll be needing an umbrella to keep them dead birds from bouncing off your head. When I worked with Mr. Brett Hines and the family, we did all our barbecue, right over there. Never once saw a dead bird fall on my barbecue sauce. Now, when people die, you know about it. You hear about it, and some relatives may call you screaming in the middle of the night about it. When my time came, I just passed away quietly in my bed. Most people pay good money to die in that kind of manner. The problem with dying in your sleep is, you never really know when you're dead. You miss the slipping away part. It's like you try to get up in the morning, but just can't seem to do it. I died in my 92nd year, and in my family, that was going young. Now, the family I worked for, Mr. Bert Hines in particular, was only 55 when he first got sick, and that man was making no effort to delay the inevitable. See, here he goes now. Watch this. See, what I tell you, might as well be putting a gun in his mouth. Now, one cigarette ain't gonna do it as fast as a bullet, but he's in no rush. He still has some affairs to put in order before he falls out of the sky into some hole here he picked out and paid for. Now, this all goes back some 40, 50 years ago, counting the way little folks do. The world was different then. Some ways better, but some ways worse. At the time I was called up. Well, I was a Negro. Could have been a colored. Don't remember. Don't know what they call me today. But right now, this night and this minute, I am what I was then. Just a hard-working woman trying to save a good-loving man from falling out of the sky before his time. Caught you! I knew it. I knew if I waited out here long enough, I'd catch you with another cigarette in your mouth.
Jesus, Clemmer, you scared the life out of me.
What did the doctor tell you about smoking cigarettes? Ain't you had enough heart attacks this year? It's your life, Mr. Hines. Ain't that what he said?
No, he said smoking wasn't as bad as somebody jumping out of the woods at me. I thought you went to bed.
That's what I told you. I've been waiting out here to see you with another cigarette. Give it here.
One last puff.
And that's what it's gonna be. Your last puff. I don't know why you're rushing it to heaven for. They don't allow no smoking up there anyways. All right, that was your last.
Stop bossing me, Clemmer.
Fine with me. But you remember what I told you. One more heart attack, and I'm quitting. I'm 37 years old, and I've got better things to do than watch a man clutch his chest and kick his feet up in the air.
You were 37 10 years ago.
That's right. And I'll be 37 20 years from now. I got the kind of face I don't age. Last time before I pack my bags. Ain't even got a filter tip. You sure know all the shortcuts to the graveyard, don't you?
I knew you were going to do that. You're a worse smoker than I am.
Oh, don't put me in your category. I'm just leftover smoker. And you don't leave enough left over for a girl to work up a good cough.
Really? And who's that I hear coughing in your room?
Don't worry about my coughing, because this girl ain't dying to her 93rd year.
Good. We'll go together.
That's what you hope. Mine's guaranteed. A gypsy lady ran my home. See this? Got a lifeline so long, goes up my arm and all the way down my leg.
I had my palm read once. The woman says I was gonna have a great career in the entertainment business.
There you go. She told you the truth, didn't she?
Retailing television sets is not a great career.
You just look at the negative all the time. All you Jewish men do that. You don't talk to God enough. That's your trouble.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I just get lazy about it. How about I go to church with you some Sunday morning?
No, sir. God didn't go through the trouble making you Jewish folk to take up a seat in my church. Don't get me wrong, I like Jewish people. The praying's good, but the cooking will kill you.
I really love you, Clem. I always have. I hope that doesn't make you nervous.
You ain't in no condition to make me nervous.
You just wait and see. I'll dance at Josie's wedding with you.
If there is a wedding,
What do you mean? Don't you think Kenny and Josie are getting married?
it ain't none of my business.
Sure it is. You're the one she confides in, not Mrs. Hines.
Mrs. Who?
Oh, sorry, Mrs. Robbins. We've been divorced 3 years and I still make that mistake.
The only mistake you've made was letting her go in the first place. Never once saw you cut your chest when she was around.
You still didn't tell me what you think about Josie marrying Kenny.
She ain't gonna marry him.
They're engaged. Did she tell you she won't marry him?
Not to. I've been holding that girl in my arms since day one, and I see the way she looks at him.
How?
She looks at him engaged, but she don't look at him married. It's getting cold. I'm gonna go in. You come in too if you know what's best for you.
I got a sweater on.
Ain't no trouble for a mortician to take it off.